Hi there. In today's video I will make an overview of the starter project with which we will start our development. So I hope you already cloned or download this to your machine, and to start the project we will have to write npm start in our terminal. Alright, the project is starting, and as you see it starts and it prompts you that it is on localhost and on some port. We can click Ctrl and click on it to open the project. And now all we have, it is a heading Hello React cheat sheet. This project is based on a bundler which is called Vite or Vite. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Let's go with Vite. It is really cool because it is fast. It supports hot reloading, so when we are making some changes, it reloads the page and we can see it right away, and it is acting really fast for all the files, like for our tsx file, for our css file, and so on. So if we, for example, will make changes here, we'll save, and as you see it just changed right away. Right, so let's return to our first heading. And it also comes with quite a lot of cool things right out of the box. I will paste the link to this bundler in the description, so you can go through it with get started guide. We have a whole bunch of stuff here. But the main thing that we will use in now is that we will use TypeScript when we will be developing our application. So the file extension is tsx for TypeScript, and this Vite, it automatically compiles all the TypeScript into JavaScript when we will run npm start or npm run build. And the same thing is with CSS, so we just don't have to think how to export CSS files to our TSX files, how to then combine it into one CSS file when we will make a build. So all we have to do is to create CSS file for our component and then just import it here, and we can just use class names from this CSS file here. So if we will change something here, for example, I don't know, background color to red, it will also change right away. Right, cool thing. As I've said, we will use TypeScript. If you don't want to know what is TypeScript, this is just JavaScript with the types. It's that as simple as that. So we can, if we, for example, defining some variables or using some functions with the parameters, we should clearly tell the language what is the type of this variable. For example, for app it will be, let's try to break it at first. So let's type just string, which is an error because this is not a string, this is a React component. And as we see, it is an error that this type is not assignable to type string. Alright, and let's fix this. So for component, the type is functional component in this case, because there is a function which is returning JSX, or in short it is just FC. For now it is really simple project. We have the main file in which we are injecting our app file into the root inside our index.html. So it is injected here and all the application will be here in this div. Oh, one more important thing. Here in the index.html I imported the link to CDN of the Bootstrap library, the newest one, Bootstrap 5. So we will just use some of classes to style our components, just for the reasons of speed and consistency. How it's working, for example, if I will say button here, and let's see how this button looks like. So it's just a generic button without all the styles, and if we want to style the button, we will not write custom CSS, we will just use classes from the Bootstrap of classes button, and let's say button danger, and we will have a nice red button. Alright, that's it. And I think that's it for the introduction for the starter project. In the next video we will start developing our application. So hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and happy coding!